Hello, everybody. This is Legally Cute. Another wonderful, amazing show tonight. And it's going to be all of the cute, adorable game that came out just recently, Planet of Lana. And I have a wonderful, the cutest friends. And we're having another party, part two. And we're all going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to be just having a great old time. I know that there has been some new time saves, and I actually like seeing the time saves. For me, I am really, really excited. I actually downloaded this game. It's called Planet of Lana, and we're going to be showcasing the any percent with Dangerous, our wonderful runner tonight, as well as we have wonderful commentary. But also, I want to kind of do like the little new announcement too for one of our new showrunners for Hotfix. If you would like to introduce yourself. But before we get into this, I just want to have everybody on the call say hi, and we will introduce the new show, and then we'll go from there and have a good old time doing Planet of Lala, or running Planet of Lana and having fun with the any percent category. But yeah, so everybody on the call say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. And if everybody wants to introduce themselves, I will go with Dangerous first.
All right. Hi, I'm Dangerous. I am running something that is very much outside my wheelhouse today because I started with games like Doom 2016 and Rage 2, and now we're running something that's essentially the opposite. So expanding our horizon, so to speak.
And then H2O, and then we'll go next.
Hello, my name is H2O Happy Dude. I'm here to return the favor from last episode.
Maybe we'll get a PV too. And then Suka, if you want to say hi and then introduce your show.
I'm Oscar24, and if you haven't been paying attention to the Games Done Quick Twitter, I'm actually one of the new Hotfix showrunners. I am going to be running a show called Express Lane. It starts July 17th at 10 p.m. Eastern, and my whole thing with Express Lane is speedruns in an hour or less. So if you run a game, any genre, any category, if the time is under an hour, I want you on my show. It's going to be awesome. It's super fun. So hi.
Yay! Hi. I'm so excited for your new show. And I'm so excited for this run, the Planet of Lana. So whenever you are ready, Dangerous, you can take it away.
Yeah. I have already played through most of the opening cutscene. I'm also running live split in the background just because there's been some new time saves found as of like 2 days ago. I don't have the route completely solid yet, so there's probably going to be a few mistakes here and there, but this could potentially be a PB, so we're going to run live split in the background just to see and keep track of that. But we'll go ahead and get started. I'll count you in for the time. I'm going off of live split because we have a countdown on here. In 3, 2, 1, go. So very first thing you're going to notice is we're going to do a lot of jumping throughout the run. The reason why is because Lana actually moves a little tiny bit faster when airborne for some strange reason. And in fact, some of the skips that we're going to be doing depend on her actually being airborne. So in fact, we'll do the first skip in just a second. And this skip is actually impossible if you don't jump while you do it. You also notice in that spot, I jumped across that gap. It's a platforming game, and there's a lot of jumping across gaps. And so this game has an insane amount of coyote time. I think it's like 1.5 seconds of coyote time. You can jump when you are not even on the ledge anymore. They were very, very generous with how much coyote time they gave you. If you don't know what coyote time is, think Wile E. Coyote, how he's midair before he falls. That's why it's called coyote time. So we're going to do the first skip right here. We're going to hit that checkpoint, reload. I'm going to hold left, jump, and then crouch, and we're going to skip the chef catching us just like that. That skip is 100% consistent, but it is extremely tight on the timing. If you're off even a little bit, you're gonna miss that.
That was 100% consistent and 100% side eye from that chef that I am here for.
It's you.
Yeah, it is. I'm that side eye.
So yeah, we are starting out in. I think this is called the Halo Village. I actually forget the name of some of the things in this game. The game is pretty new still. I think it came out like the week before SGDQ. So it's still a very, very recent game. So we're still hammering out all the strats and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's what it's called. But this opening segment is just like, it's basically just a tutorial. It shows you you're going to do platforming. The thing with the chef is the game telling you there's going to be stealth involved and stuff like that. So this is another thing that you're going to have to do periodically is move stuff around so that you can climb on it and jump across gaps. Once you get on top of this, we jump twice, and then that gets us under the rock in perfect optimal timing. Also, one thing that's very strange about this is when you reload checkpoints, for whatever reason, the game gets to be mid-afternoon. If you don't load checkpoint, this is like early morning still. For whatever reason, loading checkpoint changes the time of day. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all, but it is a very odd thing to see. In fact, if we're lucky, we'll even see the background change after the next load screen happens, because that happened the other day. It was very strange.
Oh.
Yeah, that's our sister Elo. There's an irony to this. So our character obviously is Lana. We believe that's our sister. I actually don't know 100% for sure. We assume that it's our sister, but the characters in this game speak like a gibberish language, so we don't actually know. Like it's all visual storytelling. We don't actually know if it's like our cousin or something. We just assume that it's our sister. Also, Elo has a braid that I wish I could have.
So, quick question about the cutscene skip that you did. You said that you hit a checkpoint, and I didn't notice anything visual that said that you hit a checkpoint.
You can look in the lower right corner. You'll see a little icon pop up. That'll be how you know, and that's my indicator for when to reload. Now you'll notice all those things in the background. Oh, look at that!
What?
And there goes Elo. Oh no! Well, now we've got our plot device.
F in chat.
So yeah, the rest of the game is going to be spent trying to rescue Elo from the clutches of these robot aliens. And according to the Planet of Lana wiki, the robot aliens do not have a name. They're just robot aliens. That's literally what they're called. So, yeah. Now, if we're lucky... Okay, sometimes you can get a roll out of those jumps if you jump from high enough. I think I was too far forward, so I couldn't get them. All right, so this is the first little bit of stealth that is right here. This is the thing that sort of teaches you how to be stealthy with an actual enemy. If the chef spots you, there's no big deal. This is an actual enemy, though. So we just have to kind of wait for him to move, and then we get into the grass. Unfortunately, there's no way to like one cycle this because if you try to run for this little patch of grass while he's still looking at you, he just snipes you. These guys have a little weapon attached to them that can hit you.
I love the Horizon vibes I get from the enemies when you get the blue, the yellow, and the red.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Big Horizon Zero Dawn energy.
The other thing this kind of reminds me of is the Shadow. No, not the Shadow. Oh, what's the Ico game? No,
Ico. Or Eco.
Eco. I love the vibes. Like, it's giving me that vibe.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of comparison to, I mean, when I was first playing this game and like doing first runs of it, a lot of people came into chat and kept saying Limbo and Inside, which makes a lot of sense. Small child. But I actually see a lot of overlap with Abe's Odyssey. If you remember playing the old Oddworld games back in the day.
I died so many times playing.
Oh, I died a million times, but I love that game. I'm going to try and coyote time this to get as far forward as possible. Anytime I have to jump in the water, I'm going to try and jump as far forward as I can to get as far as I can in the water, like to gain my momentum off that, so I spend less time swimming, because swimming is slow.
Is it faster than just base walking though?
Swimming is slower than just standard walking, yeah. But there's spots where swimming is unavoidable. I gotta wait for this guy to get out of the way. You also hear that little ditty from these robots. That dun 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 dun. Dun. And then there's a tune that we're going to play in response to that a little bit later. What were you going to say?
That is an interesting sound. It kind of reminds me of, this. I could see the Limbo, by the way.
Yeah.
The Limbo and Inside. Those are great games.
All right, so this is a new thing where we're going to have to pull the planks off of some walls in order to create openings for ourselves. We can't gain or lose time here because we have to wait for this cycle no matter what we do. So, and then same thing here. We can't gain or lose time on this because we have to wait for this dingus to get out of the way. So once he turns around, we can run, and then we can just straight shoot it. He'll turn around before we even get to where we're going, so. Nice and clean.
Someone in chat says they're getting another world vibe, and I'm like, I would not have noticed it if it wasn't mentioned, but yeah, I'm getting
Another world?
Yeah.
Don't think I know
Dan,
that.
you mentioned that that one move was pretty clean. Would you say it was simple and clean?
And when you walk away,
You walk away.
did you hear me say,
Please.
oh, baby, don't go.
Don't go.
Less than 10 minutes into the run, and we're already crap posting.
I'm sorry, but who brought this upon themselves?
I did. It was me. Lana, turn around, please. Thank you.
Look, this is a lot calmer than my run from last show, so.
It's
I mean,
true.
What are you talking about?
Wow. Yeah, anybody that was here 2 weeks ago for the Mario Party run will remember how much nonsense was happening during that. And it was a PB too.
Right? So this is gonna be a PB, right?
Oh God, I hope so.
chat, we need puns. Give it to us.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, I can't jump during this part because this is an interactive cutscene until you hit a certain spot where it just plays out. So like right now, I'm holding right until Lana sort of gets into her spot, and you'll know that when the screen letterboxes. Right here.
My dogs are trying to will the cutscene now.
Yeah, there's an irony to speedrunning this game because our sister's name is Elo, and if you know speedrun.com is owned by a company called Elo. We come full circle, and that is your opening sequence. To see what the split time is on this one. Planet of Lana, not to be confused with a planet full of llamas.
Planet full of llamas.
Nice.
I love that.
I was going to. I like that planet llamas.
something drama llama.
Drama llama.
Drama llama, sad llama.
Oh my God, a sub
Mentally
10 minute,
disturbed llama.
a sub 10 minute home. That's my first sub 10 minute home. That was actually a huge goal split. Also, there's some corgis in the background.
Yep. they're celebrating by play fighting with each other
Yes.
because they know mommy is on air, so therefore they must make noise.
So the first chapter is called Home.
Noise.
The second chapter is called Alone. So I, of course, in my splits named Chapter 3, Lost in New York.
I love that so
Yeah.
much because of Home Alone. I love it very, very much.
But yeah, this is going to be more of a puzzle chapter. This is sort of where they start teaching you about, like the first chapter is where they teach you about the stealth and the platforming, and they kind of, do a little bit of world building to kind of show you like, okay, these are the enemies. This is how hazardous they are and how to avoid them. And then chapter 2 is where they start to implement puzzles and sort of teach you about how the puzzles work in the game. Another thing to note is like, because there's platforming, you're going to climb a lot of ledges, and Lana has different climbing animations depending on how far away from the platform she is when she grabs it, how like how high she is in relation to the ledge. By the way, by reloading checkpoint here, we reset this guy's cycle, so we wait for him to turns around, and then as soon as he turns, we run. Now he is going to spot us, and he is going to give chase. So we gotta book it. But assuming that we ran fast enough, he's gonna just smack right into that wall like an idiot.
Oh, how could you do that to Pumbaa?
Well, if we were on the screen long enough, you'd hear him start to sing. When I was a young warthog.
When I was a young wart.
So two checkpoint loads, skips a cutscene, and actually moves you up a little bit, so you save about 3 seconds on that second checkpoint load. And
I am going to...
Are you the Timon to my Pumbaa? Happy dude?
Yeah.
He found his aroma like a certain appeal. He can clear the savannah after every meal.
I'm a sensitive soul. Though I seem
Can I be Simba?
So this is the first
I wanna be
puzzle.
Simba.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this platform down to start. And now I'm going to run up here and grab this side. This is just a way to optimize this puzzle a little bit. Jump up here. And I don't want this box to do a lot of flipping, so we're going to... Okay, that's not bad. That's not ideal, but it's not the worst I've seen. Where you grab the box and pull it off the ledge kind of determines how much it's going to flip around before it like stays put. And we need to get one box on this platform just to hold it in place, and the other one... Climb! Lana, please.
Is Lana please the new please?
Oh, there's going to be... So, those of you that watched Alpha Prime at SGDQ will be well aware of Chair Please. We have our own Chair Please in this game. It's not Lana Please, but it will come up later. I promise.
And there's a question in chat for you, Dane.
What's up?
Considering you're playing this game, I doubt you'll know the answer, but we'll see. How optimized is this run?
Not very. Also, he is going to plummet to his death.
Oh, please.
Well, no, it's okay. He's going to help us progress in the game.
Okay.
I also have a name for this.
The death is
guy.
worth.
For this particular warthog. I named him Ground Pork.
What are you
Ground pork.
doing?
I'm dragging his corpse over here.
That is...
Well,
It's
Not
fine.
cute.
This is fine.
Well, clearly,
this is
it's
fine.
less than 100 pounds of meat,
Yeah, and
so you can carry it back to the
this
wagon.
is just the circle of life. We
Oh, speaking of Circle of Life.
use things. Yeah, exactly. And the circle of
There's going to be
life.
so much nonsense in this run.
Danger TOS.
Actually, would be almost killing my voice.
Danger DMCA. So this is where
There
we
we
meet
go.
our companion for the whole game. This is Mui.
Oh,
I love Mui. Mui's so cute.
And Mui.
This is what
Oh,
Mui. I love Mui.
Yeah, and you'll actually even hear Lana call her by name. That's how we know her name is Mui. Otherwise, I would have named her something stupid like Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
Ooh, I like Princess Consuela Banana Hammock because then that's
Oh, shoot, didn't mean to climb there.
CHH or abbreviation.
CHHB,
I just
something like that.
yeah. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. HB
CHBH.
H.
oh boy.
Or, yeah. Anyways, so
Yep.
platforming puzzle here. Now we have to follow the cat.
Yep.
The cat's going to run away from us for a little bit and until we get to a certain point in the run. But I think this cat's probably the reason why the show even qualifies for Legally Cute. Because look at it.
Yeah.
Wire jumping for Joya. There's another question from chat that I feel obligated to ask.
Go for it.
Well, it's more of a comment that I'd like you to comment on the comment about.
Okay.
The comment was, I bet you his hair smells like a leather-bound book.
It does not. It smells like my shampoo. So anyways,
So
I-
the
I
hilarious
mean, go ahead, H2O.
thing. Sorry, but the most hilarious thing that happened at GDQ.
Oh, real quick, before you tell
Was-
that, there's a checkpoint right here. Fun fact, if you reload checkpoint here, you hard lock the game. Found that out the other day.
Really?
Yep. The game will hard lock because Mui's AI breaks and she does not knock down the rope for you to climb up that wall. So she just like runs off screen and it progresses through checkpoints. So you are effectively hard locked and have to restart the entire game. Learned that the other day while doing practice runs. Anyways, what were you going to say during SGDQ?
I tried to make a toupee out of Dane's hair while he was having while he was in mid conversation. He turned around and shot daggers at me, like, "What the heck are you doing?" And I was like, "If I can't cut your hair, I might as well, try it this way then."
I forgot about that entirely. I had completely scraped that out of my brain.
Look, when someone is jealous of your hair because they're follically challenged, they kind of need to make up for it.
All right, are you ready for the first, like, really, really scary skip of the run?
Yes.
So this
a
is
segue.
a horrifyingly scary skip. We are going to drop down to hit this checkpoint, reload, and that is just to get the cycles correct. Now you're supposed to go, like, push the box a little bit, go back in the grass, and then run up. But we are going to try and do this in one cycle. Ooh, first try. Yeah, that is incredibly
Yay!
tight.
Yo,
GG, you did the thing.
All right, so we have to wait for him to move. If you open the box right now, he'll turn around and just totally kill Mui. So we have to wait until he moves a little bit. Then we can run up here and out of the way. And that is a pretty monstrous time save, to be completely honest with you. Because
Yay.
the cycles take forever.
so just out of curiosity, Dane, with Lana Please being a thing, does that mean this game should be renamed Planet of Chair?
There's not a single chair in this game.
I was talking about switching things.
Oh, were you?
Protect Moe.
See, chat, that's the reason why I called out for puns earlier, because I can't do it on my own.
See, my chat always it says, like, we must protect Mui at all costs because they think this. They seem to think that I am hazardous to cats because when I was playing Ghostwire Tokyo, in that game you can pet the cats and the dogs, and I found a cat and I was trying to pet the cat and I accidentally shot the cat with a spell, and I didn't mean to do that, but chat till this day has not let me forget it.
Well, that's because all of us are pressing X to doubt right now, and Galahad is barking X to doubt. Right? Right?
So, oh, there's a clip of that. I need to see that.
Yes, it's in my BRB montage. All right, so this is a dream sequence that we have to play through, and then, oops, I forgot to jump here.
There's clearly not enough. Diddle-doo, 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 diddle-doo.
Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent.
Oh, that
By the
was-
way, I love the name Cassandra in that. Just saying.
Okay, I don't want to alarm anybody, but we're a minute and 31 seconds ahead of PB right now.
Yay!
That is actually
I like
way
hearing
more
that.
than I expected because that was 17 seconds faster than my last gold because I actually didn't screw it up really.
You had to put that into the universe.
I don't care.
You had
I don't
to.
care. I don't care.
See what had happened when Dane cursed himself.
Just wait till the Fire Nation attacks. Oh, what was the kid?
So, anyways, this is where we finally get to make Mui our companion, and then we can tell her to follow us and wait.
When does Lana whip the Pokeball at it?
Ooh.
It's a good question.
I like
actually.
that. Yeah. I did see a question in chat saying earlier about how is Mui in this game? Like, in terms of, I'm thinking now that you brought it up as a companion, I'm kind of wondering how Mui would work together with y'all. As like you're the main character traversing the puzzles and everything like that.
Like, how is Mui as a companion?
Yeah.
What does Mui do?
Much better than Ashley in Resident Evil 4, that's for sure.
I mean, that's Ashley not being in Resident Evil 4 does better than Ashley in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Mui's actually like a very easy companion to work with. There's a couple of points where she moves so fast that she'll actually kind of move in a sort of unoptimal way for us to be able to control her. But you can kind of work around this a little bit if you just know, if you have some visual cues to work with, you can kind of work around it. But Mui's actually like a really good companion for the game. But this game is also very, very light on gameplay. Like this is not a gameplay-centric game. It's very much a story-rich type of experience. And like, really, it's an art showcase. I mean, like, look how pretty the art is. That's a lot of the reason why you get this game is for the art.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play this. I know for me, the art was like standing out very, very beautifully.
So, I am going to have to request a category of pet buoy percent.
All right, so this is a skip. We're going to line up right here. I'm going to call Mui over.
Do a barrel roll.
And we did a barrel roll. Nice. So that's actually the faster version of that skip. You can grab the ledge and then you have to drop down, which is about a second slower. Or if you do the barrel roll into the ledge and then drop down, you will take no fall damage and you'll drop down optimally. So we actually have the optimal version of that. Now, that's not how you're supposed to do this sequence normally. You're supposed to actually like do this very differently. But by doing it this way, we pull off those planks, reload checkpoint. And the key thing to note with how Mui works with this game is when you reload checkpoint, she will always spawn right next to you. And that's just a developer intended way to prevent hard locking where Mui's like in an inaccessible area. But for speedrunning, it's actually a very nice little exploitable facet of the game.
The person in chat just became my best friend by saying, "But is muy bueno?"
Ow, my eyes hurt from rolling them.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger. But when you drop a pun like that, it gets recognition.
So yeah, we're calling out to our sister because we're trying to find her. Little does Lana know it's going to take like another hour to find her.
Oh, that spherical legged thing of fluff.
Okay, yeah, I goofed up the strat here a little bit. There's like a optimization you can do that saves about 2 seconds over how I did it, but I goofed it up a little bit, so it's fine.
How dare.
I need a Mui plush in my life right now.
I do too, actually. I love Mui so much. And that's kind of like another reason why I want to play this game.
Yeah. All right. This is going to be the faster strat compared to how most people do this in their casual playthrough. We're going to drop Mui here. And that is just about perfect. Most people probably ended up running through there a few times and had to like figure out how to get Mui to run to the right place, and it was a whole thing. By kind of commanding her into the spot that she needs to go from up top, you actually can do that much, much better. All right, I'm going to try and line this up properly. Oh, I jumped too early. The timing's a little weird on these extended platforms.
No, you would hit that jump perfectly if you hadn't put it into the universe that you were ahead of your PB.
Oh, whatever. Must you?
Yes.
All right, so this is one of my favorite little optimizations, at least in the early game. I'm going to send Mui into the hole here. She's going to trigger this platform. I'm going to run across.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right?
her tail wiggles a little bit.
Oh, it's so cute.
We will pet Mui, by the way. I promise we will pet Mui. We're not going to do it yet, but we will do it eventually. I'm gonna kind of consistently call her over to me. Like even though she's following me, I'm gonna tell her, "Hey, follow me," because sometimes she will just lag a little bit behind if I don't. So I'm going to, and I need her to follow me over here. All right, I'm going to try and line this up, or line the wheel up right there, and then this should be far enough forward. Nice. So I'm in any places where I have to like get a platform into the right spot, you'll find me putting it like as far away as I possibly can for the sake of optimization. You can just save like a second or two here and there by doing that. All right, so we have to turn off the power, and then we can jump down on that rope. Otherwise, she will get electrocuted. And that is bad.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing? Your AI is being a little weird today. Yeah, Mui's AI can sometimes break just randomly. It doesn't happen too often, but there are places where it has happened, and I've lost good amounts of time from that before. Oh, that was weird. I got a hard fall animation. Yeah, there's also like this weird thing where they put so many like checkpoints in these straightaways. There were 3 checkpoints in that straightaway for some weird reason. No idea why, but they put 3 checkpoints just on a straightaway with no enemies or anything that can kill you.
Yeah, that's a little bit... I can understand maybe, especially 1, but 3 is a little
3 is a little weird, and they do that a lot. Like, there's a lot of places where they add just like way more checkpoints than they need. I have a feeling what happened was that some of those checkpoints were put in early in development, and then they changed them, but then they never took out the old ones, and so you end up just having way more than you end up needing. All right, that was an optimal rope grab. One thing that's a little bit annoying about Mui is even after you like have her knock down a rope to you, you have to tell her, like, once you have her do something, you have to tell her to follow you again or she'll just stay put, which is an extra input. Or I have to hold B. I'm on an Xbox controller, so.
Who's the discount version of who? Mui or Yorda?
I'm going to let Happy Dude answer that. Happy Dude does not want to answer that.
I'm happy dude now.
You see, when you mute your microphone to sneeze and then you try to speak and forget a simple function of unmuting yourself.
Have you considered unmuting yourself?
Have you considered sneezing with the mic hot?
Didn't push it far enough.
I mean, like, I could, but then again, I'd probably blow out every single eardrum listening.
This reminds me of when I was playing co-op with a friend of mine on stream. We were playing Resident Evil Revelations, and he hadn't talked for a while. And then all of a sudden, he randomly burped, and I was like, "Did you have your mic muted and then you unmuted to burp?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah."
Only providing the things that matter, clearly.
Yeah.
Whoa, I got a weird frame drop just now. That was really weird. This game does not usually lag, but we'll do weird things like that. All right, I'm going to grab this very close to the edge because that will cause it to flip a little bit more. Moves it up a little bit faster. I'm going to call Mui over right now because when Mui moves, that rock is going to move over here. And that lifts the platform up. And that's just a way to optimize that. Most people bring Mui with them before they realize, oh wait, I need to put Mui back over near the beginning of this section in order to actually complete this puzzle.
How much of a sphere of influence do you have with Mui off screen?
Full control.
Oh,
Mui will answer your commands no matter how far away she is from you. I got a roll, nice. So you want to get a roll. Roll is you don't gain speed, but you don't lose speed. Whereas a stumble animation, you lose a little bit of speed, so you cost you a couple frames. And this run being long enough that you add up all those stumble animations. Eventually, they add up to a fairly significant time save. So this section's just a little tough to do. There is a fast strat here, but it is incredibly hard to actually do. So what we're going to do, and we're going to do the slightly slower but still very consistent strat, where we're going to have Mui aggro this dude. We're going to run over there. I'm going to have Mui run up there to fight the rope. And then as soon as this guy turns around, smash.
Okay, now I know where that
Reagan smash.
Hulk. I like. Ooh, that's a great question. Also, I figured out where that sound effect is kind of reminding me. Has anyone ever played Fee or Fia? Fee?
No, I haven't.
Nope.
It's like a really interesting reedy game of like where you play songs and everything like that. But they also have like enemies in there. I'll send it, but it's a great game. I'm gonna send it in chat just so that chat knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I might be pronouncing it wrong.
The checkpoint didn't trigger. What? Hang on, there's supposed to be a checkpoint here. Luckily, the previous checkpoint's not that far back. There it is. I like hit, I think, a second early, and yeah. So by loading checkpoint there, you skip that cutscene, which is nice. And
So was that a never happened before?
no, never happened before means the game does something weird, not I screw up.
Oh, wow.
No, because that happens all the time.
Yeah, me screwing up happens all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. So this split is called Secrets in the Dark. This is a fairly short split. All right. So you're supposed to have Mui stand on these weird like tar pit things. Climb, Lana, please. And that lights up the platforms so that you can see where you're jumping to. But obviously having Mui be that far away is a little bit slow, so we're going to try and find as many ways we can to optimize this. Oh. Yeah, that one's tricky because it's earlier than it looks when it's still in the dark. Luckily, there's a checkpoint right here.
Nice.
And then unfortunately, the other ones you can skip, putting Mui on the platform. I put her on anyway, just in case. This one, you have to have her get on it because you would not be able to see where you are on the rope. And so you would be completely guessing. I mean, you could probably time it, but it would be difficult to time. And you'll notice I'm trying to like coyote time these as much as I can, where I grab them as late as possible. Oh, this is a cool skip. Not so much a skip, but like an optimization. We're going to send Mui over to the hole. We're going to drop down, aggro this guy. Oh,
no!
I think his hitbox is kind of weird. I think his hitbox hit me for whatever reason. That's fine. There's a checkpoint right here, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna. And he does not like the light, so that is how you optimize that.
Nice.
That scares me for some reason.
It is a scary skip because you are very, very close to that thing, and he's a creepy looking spider thing, so.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm not exactly afraid of spiders, but I'm not the biggest fan of them either.
Yeah.
Kill him with fire.
Kill them with fire, just let them all burn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I have to like tell Mui to follow me because she will not on her own after commanding her into a certain spot. All right, this is the spot where I saw a little bit of a Subnautica overlap. By the way, this loading checkpoint here skips the climbing animation and puts you a little bit farther ahead, strangely enough. So that saves like about 3 seconds in game. I'm gonna send Mui up through here. We're gonna send Mui up through here. Cat, move. Sometimes she'll do that. She'll just ignore.
A cat.
So you'll see a little bit of a Subnautica overlap here with the all the lights and whatnot. So this part's kind of visually cool. There's a lot of little light effects that are kind of interesting to see. And the idea here is that they're going to give you the solution to the upcoming puzzle. in a minute, but we already have the solution to that. Nice. Well done.
Is the solution to the puzzle 1, 2, 3?
Uh,
Or is it
no.
we can't count to 4?
It's actually complicated enough of a solution that I have to have it in my splits to be able to remember it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the solution to 2 of these platforms is on this wall right here, and then the other 2 are in the puzzle itself. But if you already know it, then you don't need to worry about it.
Does this require a lot of danger math to solve?
Nope. Oh, nope, don't grab that. Okay, so this one is 2, so I'm coordinating the number of spokes on each of these golden heart-looking things to the number of dots. So square is 0, so I have to move this one over to the left. Oh, she did the thing where she slides off. Sometimes she'll do that. So 1 is 1, so I just need to move this over 1 spoke. And then 0 is 3. I went the wrong way with this. Oop. There we go. And then you pull the bell.
Ah. See, I don't know what it is about these games that I just love so much. I love the whole environment, the atmosphere, the music. It really just like gets you sucked into it. And you want to be like a part of that universe.
Yeah.
It's one of those like you don't need all the oh my god fighting mechanics and blah blah blah, blah everything. Like
Yeah.
this is just a pretty game.
Let's say fighting mechanics.
Wait, where?
I
mean,
I almost didn't run this because there's no like weapon quick swapping and all that.
Yeah, I was about to say, when do you go Doom on this game? What did get you into this game? I'm legitimately curious.
I wanted to learn something that was like entirely outside my wheel. Like, I wanted to go so far out of my comfort zone. And I played the demo of this at Next Fest, last year's Next Fest, not this year's. And I really enjoyed the demo. Like, I mean, I knew what kind of game I was getting. So, like, I knew I wasn't, like, in for Doom Eternal weapon hot swapping and all that stuff. But, like, the game just has a certain charm to it that, I don't know, I wanted to play it. And then I looked at it like, I bet you I could speed run this. And here we are.
In reality, games like, I just want to get on Legally Cute.
This is Legally Cute for sure on so many levels with all y'all and then the game and then everybody's so Legally Cute.
He's secretly trying to max. Excuse me. He's trying to secretly max how many hotfix shows I've been on.
that's the real.
Hey, this is only my 3rd hotfix show. It's just Time Capsule and Aimbot. Granted, I've been on Aimbot a couple times, but
I think though I kind of like that you did something so out of your like comfort zone that I want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this like really wants me to play because I did download Fashion Police. I have it. I have it downloaded. I just haven't played it. So like I know that one was like when you inspired me to speedrun when I saw it at AGDQ, and then after I was seeing Abby speedrunning it again on Legally Cute, I was like, all right, this is definitely one that I'm considering.
let's go.
Because like there's always been ones where you're interested in, but then like you don't have the time and then you kind of forget. But this one, I do like, I don't know, Fashion Police is definitely out of my comfort zone for sure. And then I wanted to kind of do something like what you did. Because this is in my comfort zone. Planet of Lana would totally be in my comfort zone.
Yeah, I've picked up Fashion Police Squad as well, but I'm trying to learn how to play a PC game with a mouse and keyboard because I'm a console peasant, so it's like, what things?
There's keys.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
How do I hold 2 keys at once?
Thanks, I hate it.
How do you jump without a dedicated button?
Or toggling.
Right?
Oh, the toggle. I had to rebind toggles because that was a whole thing for me.
So about key binding, let's talk about the true king of key binding.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah, even Lana was like, that's it. It took so long to keybind. I couldn't hold on to the rope. For
Lana's like, no, fam, I'm done.
All right, tell everyone the story of us playing Resident Evil 6 co-op.
So I was playing on controller, and you have to go through to you have to do the intro solo, and I finished it ahead of time, or I finished it early, and I finally was like, so are you? He was getting through the end of the intro. I was like, oh wow, I'm impressed. You actually were able to basically get through the demo after like 84 years of key binding. It's like, my God, man. Why does everything have to be uniquely key bound?
Because that's how I operate. Oh wait, stay there. Just up a little bit. Okay, so I need to get Mui up here. Tell her wait. And then I have to climb this rope again. This rope is being finicky today.
Yeah, it was, and I didn't realize how short the drop distance of death. That was very short.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take much. I mean, granted, that dropping from that height would probably kill me IRL. God, why am I choking here?
Because you put it into the universe that you were ahead of your PP.
Interesting. I'm up here already. I think Mui is down there. Yeah. Okay. So I hit a checkpoint here, which is good because it means I don't have to do this twice. I just have to do it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. So get her on the platform.
Mui has like cute little sounds. I love the sound effects.
I'm gonna get a running jump here.
Pretty sure Mui is channeling her inner the cheat every time she talks, and I love it.
There we go. I don't usually have trouble with this one, but that rope is bedeviling me for some reason.
Yeah, it was unkind is the best way to...
Danger
It wasn't cooperating. Yeah, it was being an intro rope or a pooper rope. I don't know. I don't know what to call the rope other than it's a poop.
Would you say it was a nope rope?
Yeah, that's a nope rope. I like that way better. Nope rope.
I didn't even think to call it that, but yeah, that's perfect. Nope rope.
I love it. I like nope rope way more.
Also, obligatory shout out to the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise community that I totally stole that from just now. We call one of our bosses the nope rope.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, Ogopogo, one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's the nope rope every time we see it.
All right, so this one is another one of those one cycles that is not supposed to be a one cycle, but you can one cycle it. We run forward to hit a checkpoint. We're gonna wait for this guy to jump up onto that second platform over there. We're gonna send Mui over across the gap. Now I have to be really fast about this.
You got this.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh! Barely!
Oh.
Yeah, the timing on this is super tight. It's really, really tight. So I just got really unlucky.
Yeah. Honestly, that was still really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's not how you're supposed to do this part. Lana's, like, for whatever reason, climbing very slowly as well. Oh, he hit Mui this time. Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting Mui to jump up on that ledge, but she did. Sometimes she can react too quickly to the commands that you give her. Okay, send her across. Okay, this looks better. Okay, this looks okay. Oh my god, why?
Oh,
Okay,
that's so
I'm gonna
good.
try jumping off that ledge instead. I think I might just need that extra little tiny bit of speed. I'm also gonna try and climb a little faster. Oh, nope. I cost myself too much time there. I gotta do this again. Sometimes this is made in Unity, and Unity is really good at one thing in particular, and that is dropping inputs.
I thought it was really good at making you mad.
Yeah.
I hate Unity. This might not be enough. This is gonna be tight.
Yeah.
Oh, he jumped early. He does not usually do that. I see him do that like 1 to maybe 10 attempts.
Yeah, send your energy.
Send energy south. Or send a lot of love too.
Yeah.
It did it again where it dropped the send input. So what I'm trying to, I'm supposed to hit B there, or X or B, I can't even remember the input now, to send Mui over across the gap. But for whatever reason, it sometimes just drops the input entirely. I don't know why. But this is one of those situations where it's doing it consistently, and I need this to, it's A. I need that input sense like right away. Okay, I got a fast climb here, so this is really good. This is it.
Yes, this is it. I believe.
Yeah, he didn't even aggro this
Send
time.
all the love. Yay!
There we go. That's how you want to do that. The fast climb is not required, but it sure gives you a lot more breathing room.
Yep.
I, being the horrible human being I am, was half expecting you to die from like 1d4 fall damage right there.
Wow. Thanks, dear.
I care. Look, someone had to say it.
I'm glad that a part of me is like, I get it, but I'm glad it didn't happen either, because I would feel really bad.
Likewise.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really nice to see when it does work out though, because that actually looks really hard to do that.
It's not how you're supposed to do that. The way you're supposed to do that is you send Mui up onto the ledge, and then you send her through the hole in order to put her like in hiding, and then you're supposed to hide in the grass yourself and just like keep continuously hiding in the grass until you can jump across the gap. But you know that's very slow, obviously, because you have to wait like at least two or three cycles, and so this is the way we did it is much better. Also, Mui is very afraid of water, so we're gonna have to find some alternative arrangements to get her across all these gaps.
That puffball.
Yes, this little puffball's afraid of water.
Aww. I mean, it's kind of accurate with some cats,
Right?
That are, yeah. I love the cat times, by the way, from Pup Time.
Right?
I've been enjoying that from chat. Moi's so cute. I actually really do want like a Moi like stuffed animal that has the sound effects coming out. So we have to put.
Shut up and take my money,
please. Oh, I used the wrong visual cue. There we go. I have a visual cue for how far forward I need to move, and I looked at the wrong cue. Because this is still a pretty new run, and still working out a few things.
Yeah, I know that there's been more development. What's kind of currently being worked on for anyone that's new in chat?
So there's one particular piece of tech that there's a way to glitch Mui out where you can kind of send her underneath the map, and if we can figure out how to get that to work, it will let us skip entire screens where we have to like send her into the water and whatnot. The problem is that it is very, very so in that spot I moved 1 pixel off the button and retracted the platform, and we fell into the water.
How dare. How dare.
So It's fine. Mui's okay. See, she's right there. She didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look, she's fine. Look, she's so happy. All right. Anyways, so yeah, there's this piece of speed tech that you can get her to glitch out under the map, and we can skip entire screens if we can figure out how to get it to work. But the problem is that as of yet, we have not been able to figure out how to make that work. If we can ever figure that out, though, that could be potential multiple minutes of time saved.
Yeah.
So the game is still very much like a kind of glitchless. I wouldn't say it's developer intended, because some of these rooms are not done the way the developers intended you to, but it's still very much a glitchless run as of yet.
Because the other thing, for anyone who wants to join, in the pinned under chat, their community there is Discord. And if you have any questions about, speedrunning this game or anything like that, that is a great way to get involved, or just to see the new tech that's happening. But yeah, it's very fascinating to watch the development of a speedrun. It's one of my favorite things, honestly. And I love it when a community comes together to find everything too.
All right, this can be optimized if I can get this first try. Nice, first try.
Whoa, yes, nice.
You're supposed to
There we
swing
go.
twice, but I found the kind of optimal way to get that angle. And then if you're fast enough, you can grab the rope again on the way back. You gotta be real fast to get that second grab, though.
I find it so interesting that Moi is the one that pulls that little barrier part.
Yeah, there was a cutscene.
I don't know what that is.
There's a cutscene that we watched it, but we were talking over it, so it was easy to miss. But there's a point where you gain a power where you can basically get Moi to like link into those things on like some sort of, I don't know, telekinetic wavelength, and that's what allows you to control things like the water level here, and to control those tentacle wall looking things. Yeah, I'll point out the next one, because there's going to be another one a little bit later that gives us another special power.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's time I think I'll keep my eyes on it.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit later game, though. All right, to try and get a first try here. Okay, this one's pretty easy.
Yes.
The next one's the tough one. We're going to try and go for the fast swing, but it is really, really tough to get. Darn it. Almost.
That was close.
Oh, this is the one you were practicing just before the run, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that was
You can see the angle is very tough to get. Luckily, reloading checkpoint is pretty fast, because it just puts you right here. And the game crashed.
Oh, well then.
So I'm going to Alt F4 and reboot it.
Yeah. So in the meantime, we could talk about how Planet of Lana. What is everybody's thoughts on Planet of Lana so far? Lava. I almost said llama.
It's llama. It's
llama.
Now it's llama. Yeah. And
Planet
then
of llamas.
in the meantime too, like what has everyone thought of the speedrun as well? Because there is a lot of new tech that has been found as well, which has been really cool to even hear about or to even showcase.
So I'm just gonna do the two swing here. I would ideally do the one swing, but I'm just gonna play it safe and yeah. Thoughts?
I'm liking it so far.
Well, it's pretty. And also one of the weirdest things about it is that, like I was explaining before we went live, that this is my first experience with this game, and I think if I was to play it just casually, that speedrunning and playing casually, like, of course you're going to get two different types of experiences with it, but at the same time, you want to have this chill atmosphere, but the game provides that no matter how you're playing it. And I honestly think that, like, when, like you said, it's been out like the week before GDQ, so I'll be willing to play this casually and maybe get a run or two in.
Yeah.
It just seems just naturally fun to play.
And
I know I'm gonna start playing it.
yeah, and nobody that's running it currently is like willing to submit their runs yet. Like everybody's, I don't know, for whatever reason, they don't want to submit their runs until they get like the one run they want. It's like, just turn in your, like, the run that I have on the board right now is not even my favorite run out of all the ones I did, but like is my fastest one, and I'm still gonna grind for a better time regardless. It's like, just submit runs. Stop expecting perfect. No run is perfect. You're not going to get your perfect run. Okay.
Yep.
And just like I said, Unity likes to drop inputs, and it dropped my jump there.
Rip.
Also, the idea of, you know, playing, like, the first step of learning how to speedrun a game is to just pick a game that you'd be willing to play over and over and over. This seems like it is that game. So, like, with, like, just based on how everything looks, really, the story, the connections with so many different franchises, to where it's like, yeah, like, I could see myself thinking hours upon hours into this, not Binding of Isaac or Dead by Daylight 700 hours type, but like, I could see myself, you know, trying to grind a PB to where I can beat Dane on the
I like how
leaderboard.
that's the goal.
The goal is just to beat me.
We'll just be, so let's do all this. Let's just all play this game and then beat you in the leaderboard.
That sounds good.
And then you beat us. And then we'll just go back and forth. I don't know. It's actually kind of fun when you see like a friendly competition between two, you know, like the world record or just even the runners on the leaderboards. It's a lot of fun to see that, to be honest with you. It's just...
That's one of the reasons why I'm playing Give Me Toilet Paper, is because of the, like, I just want to beat Oscar in the leaderboards.
See, the problem there is Uncle Slam and I have this unspoken gentle-person's agreement where he finds all the skips that are apparently no TP/task % only, and I will go, well, actually, no, it can be done with toilet paper.
For context for everybody in chat, that's referring to a game called Give Me Toilet Paper. If you don't explain that part, they're probably going to be very confused about what toilet paper has to do with anything. Oh, I did the slow strat here by mistake. Yeah, there's a new strat I found that shortcuts that a little bit, and I forgot because I just found it like the other day. All right, so we're going to go for a little shortcut here. We're going to try and time this optimally, and have when we push that button to turn off the electricity. And of course, she didn't do it right away, so I died. Let's try that again.
Oh, I remember seeing one of your practice runs of this where Lana just decided to nope through the platform.
Yep, she did that. I actually hit the button twice, so we turned the platform back on. Luckily, I was able to jump before it got me. I saw that happening. Like, I better jump or I'm gonna die again. So yeah, there was a weird run where Lana just fell through the floor in that spot onto the electric platform. It was super bizarre, and it didn't even happen at a GDQ for me to be like, that's never happened before. Luckily, it didn't happen this time.
I like that. I like that. Sorry. I was noticing from chat, by the way, that, you know, we definitely could be... I saw some sheety cuties, by the way. Also, some like sending some loves from earlier. I'm also seeing the man, the myth, the legend running a cute game. I've been seeing a lot of positive interaction, and I appreciate all you GD cuties. You're all wonderful.
Drew, you know what you should do? You should ask Dane about why he's the darling of GDQ. He likes it.
Ooh.
I've never heard this one before.
Sorry.
So we shocked that spider just now by having we push that button, and now we're going to have her lower the rope so that we can climb up and proceed forward. And
Oh no, it entirely stems from the Dance Jesus nickname that's also been in chat. You asked about.
Oh.
So for those that
okay.
don't know and didn't see AGDQ earlier in the year, there was a certain person that ran a game called Fashion.
wow,
Police
look at this
Squad
visual thing right here. Look at all these stars. This is a cool little visual cutscene that we have to walk through.
It is a really cool visual cutscene. The best thing is because it's a cutscene, you can't skip it. We can talk about that wonderful run called Fashion Police Squad in AGDQ. 2023.
Yes.
So there was a certain runner, you might have heard of him, named Dangerous?
I think that's his name, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So there was one particular boss fight that apparently was a Reddit mod, and ended up, after being that boss, decided to literally do a dance break. And is now the darling of HDQ. Also became a dangerous fashionable man.
Oh, we stopped in the wrong spot.
Oh, perfect. We can talk more.
So this is actually an optimization. Did it a little weird, but otherwise got the strats. So yeah, you have the platform retract, and it kind of knocks you onto that lower platform, so you don't have to like jump down or climb down yourself.
Does it do that weird thing that Unity does where, oh no, that's when it's going from vertical. If it's horizontal, I think you're safe. Sometimes Unity is really weird about like if you're doing a vertical thing, your character just stays stuck there.
Oh shoot, I didn't
on
get
the
the
platform.
Does Unity do that weird thing like work on occasion?
No, Unity's never worked properly ever. Garbage engine needs to stop being used forever.
But I run so many wonderful, terrible games that are made in Unity.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's a terrible engine.
Like, have you considered trying Lizard Lady versus the Cats? It's a great Unity
I've
game.
actually never considered running that.
You really?
What
you really
is that?
Oh.
What? Okay.
Oh.
I've never heard of this interesting, fascinating game.
Those are adjectives. Interesting and fascinating.
Yeah.
Yes, those are words.
It's a 25-cent game that the speedrun's like 20 minutes
25?
long.
What?
True story.
Wait, it's oh, that's so short. But that's okay. How long is a casual game?
Maybe like 10 minutes.
45 at best.
This sounds
Lana.
Wait, what?
Lana, please.
Lana, please.
Lana, please.
There we go.
Even Mui's like, I'm out. I'm tired of
Yeah,
waiting.
Mui like
Yeah.
Mui's just like, I'm out. Bye.
I'm tired of your crap. Game crash.
Yeah, the-
Mui,
I'm
I'm out.
dying.
Lana. But you didn't do anything. Mui, out.
So I'm wondering, so after we are done with the past, I think that would be a great time to do a nice little break, unfortunately. I love this game, but we love ourselves a nice little walk around, take care of your mental health as well as stretch your body, your legs, your hands. Maybe go get some, a blanket, get cozy. I know I'm pretty cozy right now, though. And then, we will be doing that after the pass, though.
Which is coming up soon. So this is actually the cutscene where you gain another power. So we're going to use the power that we have in order to, activate this panel. And then you'll notice how these robots kind of stand up. And this is going to be, you'll notice that these robots have a very similar visual style to the drones that we've been fighting. And so they operate at the behest of this weird white flickering orb that we now are in possession of. And as long as we find a panel that can control the bots, we can use this power to control the drones and the robots that are running around. We are going to use this to our full advantage, starting after the past.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I do like that. I could see that this is your power-up ability, and so that's kind of good to know that that's how you got it.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of glad that I'm not being too spoiled because I do really want to play this game casually. And then I do want to speedrun it.
This puzzle is actually pretty long to figure out casually, but we're going to try and get some optimizations here. So this one's tricky because you have to control where you drop this platform from. So we're going to drop it from right here. That's actually probably higher than I need to put it up. Yeah, I put it way higher than I needed to, but I was trying to do it for safety's sake. Had enough things go wrong in this run. And there's actually a checkpoint load that we can take advantage of here. So we're going to let this platform drop just enough to run and jump. We're going to run right past the panel, pull this, and then load checkpoint. Now you'll notice where that moving platform lands. It moves back to that center platform there. So we're going to take advantage of that. We activate the panel, turn it off, and then immediately turn it back on again. We run across here. Oh, wait. Sorry, we don't run across here. Whoa! Okay, we're good. Lana, when you jump, the coyote timing is sometimes leads Lana to do some weird things in her animations. We're putting Mui on this platform, and this is entirely a timing thing. So we're going to get this platform in the spot where we can have Mui bite down on that rope and break it to lower the bridge. I'm going to get this thing as high as I can. Duck under here. Okay, I ended up like way overshooting that. And then we run back. Oh, grab crouch. Operate the platform one more time. I'm going to go for a little bit of a tighter timing here because I'm feeling risky. Oh, that actually wasn't even nearly as tight of a timing as I thought it was going to be. We're going to jump across. And that is the pass. As soon as we are out of the cave, we are heading into Turning Tides, and that's where we'll take a break.
Wonderful. Actually, I'm happy to see these splits. It's actually really cool to watch the splits have been happening. I am seeing the splits, but just to give some context, there's, I get to have a hidden little secret. So, in the meantime, whenever we are ready for that break, just let me know.
Let's stop the timer in 3, 2, 1, pause.
Perfect. So we will just take a nice little break of just stretching, taking care of your animals. Give love to your animals, and just say hi. Maybe give love to the other person in the other room. Just give them a nice little kiss on the cheek or something. Alrighty, we'll be back with some more Legally Cute with this beautiful game Planet of Lana with Daedrus and our commentary. We'll see you soon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Legally Cute, the cutest party episode with our friends. Before we get back into the Planet of Lana run for the any percent category with Daedrus and commentary, I just kind of wanted to bring up a few things, just a few reminders of Frey Patel's is going to be our Games Done Quick all women online speedrun community event that's going to be coming up for Flame. And that will be during August 13th through the 20th. Definitely check that out. The schedule will be released on July 6th, so after the 4th of July, and go to the website for more information if you want to check it out. And if you did miss our SGDQ 2023 or our Juneteenth celebration, you can check out all of our VODs on youtube.com. They are all uploaded, all there, all the beautiful playlists. You can find everything there. Alrighty, well, I am excited to watch more whenever you are ready. I also know we have a nice little surprise for y'all, chat.
Yeah.
So let's do this.
Yeah. So I was showing this to my couch and commentators on break. One of my moderators, I don't know if he wants to be called out, so I won't call him out by name if he doesn't want to be called out. But apparently he found a mug that we found at TwitchCon in Artist Alley, and he looked all over the internet for it and finally found it the other day and sent it to me in the mail. Look at how cool this little mug is. He sent this to me because my first speedrun was Doom 2016. We're in a very different game now, as you'll notice, but he found this on the internet and sent it to me. So I wanted to say thank you publicly for sending it to me. I'm not going to call him out by name if he doesn't want to be known, but yeah, there you go. All right, so we'll get started back with the run. Cool mug.
Love it.
Yes.
I'm going to
Alrighty,
drink
I am
so
ready.
much
I'm
coffee
looking
out of
for
this
it.
thing. Ah!
Me too.
All right.
If I could come to your house and drink coffee out of it.
Right?
You can come into my house whenever you want. I will serve you so much coffee. All right, let's do this.
Yes!
We're going to unpause in 3, 2, 1, go. So, we're back to dealing with drones here in Turning Tide, but now we have this new power that we got just before the break. We're going to use that, so you'll be able to see this power. Now, if you watched Alpha Prime, you'll remember Chair Please. Well, Chair Please is now Drone Please. Drone Please? Drone Please?
Dane, please.
You ideally want to drop him directly on the button, but sometimes he slides off the button when you drop him.
I'm sorry, that was so good. So we have Drone Please.
We have Drone Please for
I
this game.
actually really... Yep, I'm convinced to speedrun it just for the drone.
Yeah.
No other reason.
But yeah, we can now control drones, and we're going to do that in a few places as part of the puzzles. One of my favorites is going to be coming up actually after this little raft ride here. But yeah, this is a lengthy little cutscene where we watch them cross the ocean. Mui's again scared of the water, but
Lana.
we'll carry Mui across.
No.
I love Mui. Okay, can I be Mui? I want to be Mui. That's all I want to do in my life is be Mui.
It's the pets. Oh, the pets.
We gave Mui a little pet. Now we'll actually pet Mui for real after the boat ride. You'll get to see the actual pet animation.
Danger drone, please. I love it.
So this cutscene is mostly just like meant to show you that you're traveling a very long distance into like a new area, but they went the extra mile and made a little art showcase so you can see the dangers in the water.
Those fish are awfully sus.
That
Look
one,
at that whale.
one's not the most sus.
Oh, that's
All the
Bob.
little ones are.
That's
Yeah,
Bob
that
from
one's
accounting.
fine.
Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus.
I love how we're the little fish are the scary ones.
Right? They got glowing
Yeah.
eyes.
Yep.
I mean, so does Bob from accounting, but still.
Bob from accounting. I didn't realize Bob from accounting had a
Name and title.
We pet the cat.
yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Now, fun
verified.
fact. Petting Mui is actually the speed tech that I was talking about earlier, where we can break her AI and send her under the map, and totally glitch her out. That will potentially save multiple minutes of time save, depending on where you can do that. It involves petting Mui. Because it involves petting her while also sending her to do another action, and the two actions overlap each other in a weird way that just glitches her out and sends her under the map. It's very weird.
Yeah. Well, the game's like, I like that though. I like petty boy is what breaks it.
Yep.
Right?
All right, so we have the ability to also, whoops,
Pumbaa, please.
I hit the wrong button there. So we can now control these guys,
Do I need
though,
to sing
because
again?
Mui has the ability to send them into place. And we're going to take advantage of this very fact. And when they come out of this animation, they're a bit groggy, which is important because means that we can run right past them without getting attacked.
I find this very interesting that we can control can we do it to all the creatures in the planet?
I mean, you're only going to run into certain creatures. I didn't jump there. I thought it was in a different part of the game. Still a pretty new game, so it's gonna. There's some growing pangs with learning where in the run we are. I didn't get the clear. If you coyote time that well enough, you can jump across without getting that stumble animation. But you're only going to run into certain enemies, so whether or not you can control all of them or not is much less of the issue, more so of which ones can you control when you run across them. All right. I'm going to try and go for a fast strat here, because again, this is one of those things where if we can one cycle it, we'll save a chunk of time. I'm going to keep Mui in the grass here. Going to get underneath this, run across. Now Mui's back there, which is obviously a problem, but remember earlier about loading checkpoint. Warps Mui next to you, and now we don't have to wait for that second cycle. She's right here with us.
Ooh.
Nice little time save.
Yay!
Now this is interesting because we've got these weird tar pits that are incredibly annoying because they slow you down. If you jump across them, you can get past some of the shorter ones without slowing down, luckily, but there's also like these weird evil creatures in them, and we have to get across those somehow, so we're going to use the drone to do that. So I'm going to jump across this one. Now Mui's back
Also,
there. Oh, what's up?
There's a comment in chat. You should have blamed you not jumping on Unity dropping inputs.
I should have.
Mm-hmm.
So we pull the panel off and then load checkpoint. That puts Mui next to
one.
us. And that's nice because that skips having to shoot one of these creatures. We only have to shoot the other three. So we'll skip there. So we're going to take this across now. This is sometimes a little tricky to control.
I love this drone. I love the drone action.
Yeah, the drones are actually
Just
kind of
sit there
difficult to
and
control and not super conducive to speedrunning.
Oh, they're not?
Yeah, well, it's just because they're difficult to control while they're in the air. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Okay, well, I jumped into the beginning of the pit, so we're going to go very slowly across this. I was trying to time that a little differently. Trying to time it like this, where you jump like halfway through the pit, but I goofed up. Imagine making a mistake in a speedrun. Not me.
Not me.
All right, we got to...
Maybe me all the time.
You do speedruns without making mistakes?
Oops.
We got a big gap of water here, and we won't cross that, so we got to go get her away across. That is going to involve getting another log. A little optimization here is we jump straight down. A lot of people want to jump straight across and like do a big leap, but that is slow. So we got to grab the log, grab the log, grab the log. There we go. Pull it off the rope to let the door drop down, then we can move it back to the left. Now, if I tell Mui to follow me while she's like out of range, very nicely, she will jump onto the log. Lana! Thank you. This child is rage-inducing sometimes. Yeah, for whatever reason, when she goes from a swimming state to a running state while holding a log, when she changes states, she will let go of the log. For seemingly no real reason. Like, there's not really any explanation for why she does this, but you have to re-grab the log whenever you change states. And luckily, this is like, I think one of only 2 places where that happens, but it's rage-inducing that she does this.
I mean, here's the thing. It's log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Oh.
Thank you, Happy. I heard that chuckle.
It took me a second, but I got it.
I was going to say, did we just get logged?
Toast crunch.
All the coders in chat are like, that's not a log. You do not want to load checkpoint here. If you do, you will screw up this drone cycle, and that is bad.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
So we're going to run across. We're going to get to about here. Have to wait for Pumbaa to spot us in aggro. All right, and we are going to actually juke the checkpoint load here as well to time this properly. Okay, so if I move her now, so we're on a cycle. We have to wait until this this drone gets in the spot. We're gonna move Mui into the grass and move the warthog onto the button. This guy is gonna snipe the warthog. No. Why did you aggro against me? Soon as drone kills the warthog, a checkpoint triggers.
Rude. Log
Rude.
champ.
Does someone say log champ? Oh God.
Log champ.
Log champ.
Yep. We also got, it's a log. It's a log. It's a bit heavy. It's wood.
All right, so I'm going to control the drone here. Now, this part's actually very tough to do because it requires stopping Mui within a certain frame window, and that frame window is very tight because right now I'm getting 120-something frames. Oh, interesting. She moved onto the drone on her own. That's kind of nice.
I mean, I'll take that. Is that a never before?
Hold on, time this. Nice. Okay, so sometimes getting her to stop on that button is kind of hard sometimes, and she luckily played nice. It's never happened before in this spot, but it has happened before in other places, so it's sort of that's never happened before, I guess.
I'm just waiting for H2O happy.
There's so many log things going on.
Oh no. Of all the things to become a meme in this game, I did not think log was going to be one of them.
Log, please. Log, please.
Let's log.
Log, please, is now it. Let's log this conversation for later.
Log this.
For crying out log.
For crying out loud.
Yes.
We got logarithm. I like the logarithm one.
Can always count on chat to be like this. All right, so what we do is we drop down, hit that checkpoint, reload, and Mui is already in control of this eye thing, and that saves a good chunk of time. Okay, now what's kind of annoying about this puzzle, which is also helpful, but it is annoying, is the drone, how far down, like how deep the drones move on the y-axis depends on how deep the water is. If the water level is up, they won't move down as far. This is annoying because it lengthens their cycle, but it is helpful because you can use that to jump over one of the drones and save yourself a little bit of time. So you gain a little time, you lose a little time, sort of how it all pans out.
Interesting.
I'm gonna raise the water level here. Turn around, please. Thank you.
Taking this one from chat, would you say that because of the water level going down and increasing the cycle time, it turns us into a log?
I'm gonna reload checkpoint here.
Completely no.
Did not mean to aggro him. Okay, it was a little bit of time here because he's been aggroed. I gotta wait for this cycle.
Oh, because of that, yeah.
But
I think
luckily,
Dane's lack of reaction in that last pun tells us right there that he is log gone.
We had a dangerous chat is log champ. That's another one I've seen.
Loggers.
I need to put this game in my Steam.
Hey, Ru, has anybody ever quit doing a run mid-run before?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I probably could have made this first cycle, but I wanted to be careful because escaping these guys is impossible in the water. You move too slowly, so I played it safe there. Probably could have made it under this rock if I had dared to do so, but after some of the places where we've had things go wrong so far, I wanted to play it a little safer.
What are
Yeah, that's
checkpoints
fair.
for logs of your progress? That was from chat, thank you.
I'm just going to assume all the log puns are from chat.
So, Dane, quick question. Trust me, it's not a log joke. But it showed that the drones can actually, detect even underwater. Is there a way to, get underneath that some way, or is that just a stop point and just wait until they move?
They have infinite view distance underwater, so no matter how deep you are, they can still spot you and snipe you. The only place to hide from them is in the grass, or if you can get underneath a platform, like a standing platform, like a rock jutting out, or like an actual like bamboo platform or whatever else, is the only way to prevent them from being able to spot you. Like one of the extension platforms from that warthog puzzle from earlier is how I was able to avoid getting shot by the one drone.
Also, shout out to the Reapers that we just walked past. They were attacking the planet.
Yes, the destroyers.
Those are Reapers? Oh, destroyers?
The destroyers from Horizon Zero Dawn.
No, the Reapers from Mass Effect.
Oh, I'll be honest with you, I never finished Mass Effect.
The destroyers also work too. Oh, also Erin, best character, her best side character in the game. You can at me on that one. One of them in chat. Would Dane like to log a complaint?
Yes, I would.
I mean, I have to admit, it would be my first time of ever anyone stopping mid-run to log off. But hey, from chat, that seems illogical.
I'm gonna play my video game now.
Now, being on the opposite side on the couch and seeing all of this happen in real time.
Oh, do you?
I feel good all of a sudden. I love this.
So I'm gonna have Mui jump on top of this drone. And Mui is going to ride the drone through this puzzle.
Aw, I like that. I actually really like that animation a lot.
Right?
So this is one of a few different puzzles where we're going to do something like this, where we have Mui ride around for us. In this case, we just have her bite this rope, and then we can head on out of here. Oops, I hit the rock.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Dangerous. Like, my curiosity wants to know.
Is it a log joke?
No.
Okay.
No, oddly enough, no.
Okay.
It's literally, what is your favorite part about this game that made you love it and speedrun it so much? I know why you started speedrunning it, because it was so different, but what makes you fall in love with it to start speedrunning it?
In all honesty, I don't really know. Like, I couldn't exactly put it into words. It was just like, this game just has like a certain charm about it that drew me to it. Like, I wanted to try doing like a bunch of different things. Like, I want to eventually do like a Mario game. I want to eventually do like possibly a Spyro game. Like, I just want to get like a variety of different runs under my belt. And one of those was like, I want to do eventually have a 2D platformer. And this was one that I had played and I really liked it. And I was like, I think this is possibly one that I go with.
I mean, I'm all for it. I love 2D platformers, so I think it's amazing to watch.
So now you all get to meet Lenny. So this is Lenny.
Ooh. Oh, Lenny is...
Oh, kill it with fire.
Lenny looks friendly.
So Lenny is an avocado spider. Somebody in my chat said arachnicado. And
Arachnicado? Ooh.
Which I love. Yeah, this event essentially turns into a cutscene because one of the accessibility features of this game is you can turn off QTEs. So this is supposed to be a boss fight, but the boss fights are all just QTE sequences. And if you turn off QTEs, it just turns into a cutscene. So
we know Mui's too powerful.
Yeah, so Mui's actually like able to control Lenny to stop him from. If you don't have QTs turned off, and you don't control, like you don't do the QTs correctly, Lenny will eat Moi, and it is very sad.
Oh no, that is sad. I like how Moi is like taming Lenny. Now, like we could pet Lenny. I think
Lenny's also purring.
Maybe.
I don't know if you can hear that on the stream.
Yeah.
Gonna jump here to move ahead a little bit just to save an extra like half second. And now Lenny is going to big yawn, and he's gonna go back into his cave.
Oh.
Big yawn.
I like Lenny.
Wait. So essentially, mind control is a form of sleep
Sure.
aid?
Maybe? Yeah?
All right.
I never thought of it like that.
So this is not technically a cutscene because we're controlling Lana the entire time, but we are going to run through the desert for like 3 minutes. If this were at a main event, this would be the time to read a ton of donations. But we're not at a main event, so this is the time for you to make all your best log jokes.
I was just going to say, instead of running through the desert, why don't we comb it?
Is that supposed to be a joke about my hair?
No, it was a Spaceballs reference. Not everything has to be about your perfect hair, Dangerous.
You've made everything about my hair.
Okay, so let's talk about his hair for a hot second since he's brought it up.
Okay.
Oh, now we got 3
since we
minutes
have
to
3
sit here.
minutes.
We're going to do that. Oh, we
Yep.
watched the sunrise.
So
Let
Dangerous.
Let the bald guy
wanted
leave
to
the
prove
couch.
that his hair is not perfect all the
Oh,
time.
this story.
So he flicked his head forward and back in and tried to make it all messed up. And when he flicked it back, like this perfect part of his hair, like gracefully fell over his shoulder.
Oh, one thing I need to actually do. I have the music turned off normally. I'm going to turn it back on so you can all hear this.
Wait, so we have this while we're talking about Dangerous's hair?
Yes.
Yes,
Right?
please. This is a total epitome of a Maybelline commercial or some kind of Pantene Pro V going
Also,
on.
What scent is the shampoo? This is important information that
Ooh.
has been asked in chat.
Oh, okay. I kind of want to come up with a Lenny scent or Moi scent, but what would that contain?
It's like, chat, if you had to guess what Lenny scented perfect hair shampoo smelled like, now is the time since we are combing the desert.
Yes. And this music is perfect, by the way.
Right?
So I was going to say, I definitely think we need avocado for Lenny.
Some sandalwood too.
Yeah, sandalwood, I think. Maybe a little bit of vanilla, but I don't know how avocado and vanilla would work. Sandalwood would be good with vanilla.
So hi, chat. How y'all doing? I'm still here.
I'm still here too.
So
we have avocado and catnip. That was suggested in chat.
Catnip from Mui. I love it.
Yep. I kind of like the sea salt and
Right?
coconut.
Mahogany
sea salt sounds
logs.
good. I love the mahogany logs.
Is Dangerous bored with it?
That was almost a 1 minute time save.
It's like, maybe Dane's bored with it. Maybe it's Mabelog.
Maybe it's danger log. Ooh, I don't know. I like that one better though.
my
Hold on, I'm
God.
trying to think of something. I think I like that maybe the danger is bored with it, but maybe, ooh, okay. Can we have any more of those in chat, please? I would like some nice
Or
Maybelline.
not.
I think Dane's having those. Let's
Juniper.
don't still save me.
Fairy
Juniper
cat with
is a
the
good one.
juniper in chat.
Yep. Although this one's a little bit interesting for me. Avocado and onion, hints of cilantro, and then some Worcestershire sauce. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if that's a shampoo I would want to use. I might want to eat my shampoo, but
Also,
That one's getting a
his
little bit-
friendos.
That's
Maybe it's maple logs. Oh, I literally want sausage links with maple syrup right now.
Ooh, that does sound really good.
as someone who loves breakfast for
someone that
dinner.
loves
That
breakfast.
sounds really good right now.
Anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
I do like breakfast at
so-
night. That is true.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, I don't know if it's called brunch or Brinner. There's lunch, but then there's brunch. I don't know. Brinner, I
you're
think is the
thinking of
best one.
brunch.
Brunch, there you go. And then it's Brinner. What about when it's night hour? Like, what is that called? Munchies? Brunchies?
Crunchies. Oh, that is my new headcanon. Dane Beline.
Tably? Oh. Okay, so we're in the desert. I see that we're doing things in the desert.
Yes, we're doing things in the desert.
Is there...
So we're doing another one of those puzzles where we have Mui control this creature in order to turn off the power to lower this platform. We jump on the platform, and then we call Mui over. If I can get her to... Mui, come on. Yeah, sometimes her AI has a tendency to break here a little bit. Oh, wait, shoot. I forgot to have her move. You have to have her move the creature again. I forgot to do that.
Ima? Hola, muy. Ima.
Okay, I'm just going to have her there. No, don't.
Ima. Hola.
Mui is in full-on
There we
cat
go.
mode right now.
It
Hello.
really is.
I'm just waiting for her to not crap off the ledges.
This is very slow, but that's okay. All right, so we have her move this thing to turn the power back on, and then we call her over. That's where I goofed up before. So as soon as she jumps up here, I can hit the button. We're actually going to get a puzzle up ahead that has been reworked a couple of times in order to optimize it a bit, and it is this one right here. So the rope is tied up on that bar, so what we're going to do is have Mui push the button, unpush it, push it again. Oop.
Hello, muy. Hello.
All right, so here's where the optimization comes in. We're going to wait for this drone to move. We're going to push this platform, and you would think you'd ride that platform down, but actually what we're going to do instead... Okay, Lana's animation glitched out a little bit. And that was, by the way, another little shortcut was, not shortcut, but little optimization was pushing against that platform to have her animation short out a bit. But by doing it that way and not riding that platform down, all the way down, all the way up, is you save the time it takes for that platform to move. And you can see that platform moves pretty slowly. So nice little time save there by doing that from the left. This one's funny because we're gonna trap this drone inside a box. And it's really funny when when that happens. Wait, get up here. Where
Mui,
I'm
please.
standing, there we go.
Thank you, Moi.
This cat
You're
sometimes
Moi delicious?
We took her sweet time for so long that I have to wait a cycle.
Mui, please.
Oh no.
Fast.
Okay.
Lovely, cute.
Do we want to hear what happened to my renaming of my show now?
Oh no. Loggily cute.
Yep.
Yup.
We are no longer legally cute. We are loggily cute.
This is acceptable. Oh. Rip.
So we trap the drone in there, move the platform over here. Oh, no. Shoot. I think I hit the wrong button by mistake. Yeah, she opened the thing, and she's not supposed to do that. So I gotta do that again.
I think Moist needs some catnip.
Nice. Yeah, so I managed to... So the drone's AI actually glitched out there. I've gotten that once before. We're not really sure what causes that, but sometimes when you immediately disappear, like, I think it's like you disappear the frame after you're spotted. he'll just kind of like move horizontally until he hits an object and then kind of regain control of himself. Get off the button, please. Thank you. Oh.
Lana, please.
Lana, you're
That was a weird interaction, I have to admit.
There we go.
Because I saw what was supposed to happen, but Moy went, but Lana's like, nope.
Sometimes Lana just says nope.
That's funny.
Lana's like, oh, you think Mui's the only one that's not going to be doing what you want him to do?
I can't believe no one has said Planet of Laga yet.
But
We need.
To be fair,
Yeah.
we were holding that off for the log game.
We were playing the log game. The log con. Okay, Mui is
the log con.
also glitching out here slightly too.
Oh, some
I
more
like-
hair talk.
Yeah, okay. So back to Dangerous's hair. Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm not going to lie.
Thank you.
And I do want to know the secrets on how to make my hair look like yours.
I wish I had secrets to share, but I don't. I didn't do
Okay.
anything in particular. I just had it.
Hola.
You were born this way?
Basically, yes. Like Lady Gaga.
Born with his hair
Lady
that long.
Laga.
There it is.
Lady Laga.
So this might be a sensitive question, but shampoo
bottles.
and conditioner, same
Ooh.
bottles, separate bottles.
Okay.
A good.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know why, but my momentum just was like throttled.
Ima.
Stay there. Yeah, Unity being weird again.
Unity, please.
Any shampoo worth its weight is not gonna be in the same bottle as the conditioner, and vice versa. I'm gonna wait a second. There we go. Yeah, these fans are powerful. I think the hitbox stayed behind longer than it was supposed to. You cannot make it through that fan in one cycle. Believe me, I've tried. It's just you just get murdered.
Does a really good job blowing your hair in the breeze, though.
Thank you. So luckily, because we had to load the checkpoint there, we changed the drone cycles, so we were able to do that without having to load checkpoint here. Normally, you can load a checkpoint here and do that a little faster.
It just clicked in my head that the drones, their, I guess, viewing range is essentially the bottom of their, like, light, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's their field of view.
Gotcha.
Forgot to pull the panel. Okay. This is another one we're gonna have when we ride the drone around to complete the puzzle.
Ruffle on the wind fan, I love it.
Send the drone through here. Break the platform. Whoa! I got pushed a little bit. That's okay. I'm just a little too far away. All right. So I gotta wait for the fan here. By the way, when Mui's on the fan, do not go through the fan while it's moving.
Yes, please.
Guess why?
Because you would be a horrible person if you did.
Well, it was an accident.
Lana blender.
Cool. And that shuts everything off, snapping that wire, so we are good to head out of here.
Hola.
Bringing that as the reason why you're able to get out of here, because this rope is how we're going to do that.
Oh my goodness. So,
Oh no, what now?
Chad is upping their game,
Oh no.
and I appreciate this being the old person in the room. So, for those of you that might recognize this jingle, I don't want to grow up, want to be a dangerous kid.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I might know that one.
I love that.
I'm sorry, I was a KB Toys kid.
All right, so this puzzle, there's a multiple minute save at this puzzle. what we do, we have to do the same thing that we did kind of near the beginning of the game. We're going to send Mui across and aggro so I can get past. Now you're supposed to get Mui across this area with all this grass and whatnot and then use her in this puzzle. However, there is a shortcut here. If you stand in this spot, wait till this guy jumps back up and then jump, he'll aggro, you can run straight past. That may not seem like a lot. That saves multiple minutes from having to do the rest of that puzzle.
Oh.
It is actually a humongous time save.
Yeah.
That is not how you're supposed to do that normally. And then you just enter the cutscene and Mui's just in the cutscene with you. But you are separated, which is a problem.
No.
Because the drone has found Mui and is pretty pissed off. Uh-oh. So we hit a checkpoint in the middle of that cutscene. We can reload, and we skip the rest of it.
There is no Mui behind you in the checkpoint. I don't like this.
There's no Mui with me, and we actually won't have Mui with us for a pretty good chunk of the next part of the game.
Oh. Oh, Mui.
No.
Well, don't worry. Spoiler alert. We'll see Mui again. It's okay.
Are we? Okay. Yay. I'm excited.
We'll find Mui in a factory somewhere.
Oh. Oh, caged?
Maybe.
Captured?
Maybe.
Question marks?
Maybe.
Okay. So since we're back in the desert, we could go back to your hair.
Oh my
God. With a dust storm. What would you... I don't know how to make the dust storm. What would you do if you had dust storm in your hair? I know for me personally, I would do everything I can to not have dust in my hair. But this is a lot of dust and a lot of storm.
This is. I mean, you could put it in a bun. That'll minimize it a little bit, but I mean, there's not much you can do about that. Just shampoo it real good once you're back in the shower.
Have you been working on learning how to braid it yet?
I've not been super actively trying to, but
Dane, please.
yeah. So at SGDQ, Asuka decided to braid my hair, and apparently everybody thought I looked really good with a braid in because I suddenly got a lot of compliments about it, and a log of compliments about it, and yeah.
So Asuka did a great job doing the braid on top of the... Honestly, like, I give credit to doing the braid too, because those are... I don't know. I don't know how... I know how to do like the normal braids, but not the French braids. So French braid is different.
Well, it's like, and I do the inverted French braid, so instead of going over, I take the strands and go under, because I have a lot of like shorter hairs, especially in front. So the inverted kind, like, it holds it down a lot better. It's like, apply so much conditioner, sand simply slides off.
A braid is just a hair log.
Hair log.
I saw that. It's a log of hair.
I love you all.
Yeah.
Apply so much conditioner, sand simply slides off.
Right?
I can actually reach out right now because this is just a cutscene that we're watching. Yeah.
Aww. So we can't skip any of the cutscenes at all.
Well, some of the cutscenes we skip by loading checkpoint, but there's no like hold X to skip checkpoint or whatever, or just skip checkpoint to skip cutscenes. So we're stuck watching most of them. In fact, one of them is so because we can't we turn off QTEs. We stop the timer in kind of a weird spot. If you leave the QTEs on, you would play through this final, quote unquote, final boss sequence, and then there's an epilogue afterward. We're actually going to stop before that final boss sequence because once you turn the QTEs off, it's just a cutscene. So we'll stop it, but then we'll play through the cutscene and the epilogue so you could see kind of how the whole story ends. By the way, this guy was the bane of my existence for a long time because he takes
Oh, no.
10 eternities to walk to the right spot until Mythic Cheese, one of the moderators for the game on speedrun.com, found, I think it was Mythic Cheese. It might have been somebody else. If it was somebody else, please forgive me for getting the name wrong, but I think it was Cheese, found a checkpoint load that skips him moving around. So I'll show you when we get out of this little cutscene here where we're watching him. He moves like molasses. He is the slowest dude ever. And you would have to stand and wait for multiple minutes for this guy to move into place. Like, notice how fast he's moving. We're going to beat him by a lot. Unless you load checkpoint once you trigger it. And then, thank goodness, he is already all the way over to the right. And we don't have to wait for him anymore. And thank goodness, because that would be like 3 or 4 minutes we'd be waiting for him.
So would you say she's finding that Skip made this section a breeze?
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, it took a long time.
No reaction. I'm sad.
No, they're laughing. They're doing the silent laughter where you can't hear it.
I'm sorry. I was distracted with some other things. I like seeing the what do you call it? So I've been reading chat, and so I've been scrolling through chat just to kind of see like what other log puns, but also I just been scrolling, and I saw like sandstorm. Hey, does anyone know? This is gonna date me.
Oh, the one that just saw it says, "I went through the desert on a horse with no braid. I wish he looked more like Dane." That's great.
Yep.
Good job, Kraga.
Yep.
That's a good one.
That was a great one.
So what a few of us have been doing have been copying various comments like that and just spamming Dane's Discord with them.
Oh no, my Discord's gonna be insane when this runs over.
The other thing I was thinking of too is, does anyone know that Sandstorm, the EDM song?
Oh, absolutely. I've played enough DDR to know where this is going.
Is Dane single asking for a friend? Unfortunately, not Yankee. In fact, my boo is sitting on the couch.
Yep, say hi, Happy.
It's not Happy Dude. It's not Happy Dude. It's not Happy Dude.
Yep, hi, Happy Dude. And it's not Cutie Room.
Okay, shout out, and this is also, oh god, doo-doo-doo. So, I see that doo-doo-doo, King Dee like, emote, and I immediately think of Demon Souls, the World 3 boss, where, like, you get pulled into and, like, it's a PvP boss fight, and, yeah. Oh, when did this become Star Wars?
It does. This honestly, this looks a lot like. I mean, you got the drones, the robots here, like all on what looks like Tatooine. It does. I totally see it. Yeah.
Would you say these are not the drones you're looking for?
These are not the drones I'm looking for. So this is another QTE sequence that just becomes a cutscene when you turn the QTEs off, because this is the final boss of the desert location before we move on to Oasis.
Every single time you say cutie, I think of cuties. Not like cuties.
Even the music here sounds a little bit like Star Wars too.
It does.
John Williams
Actually,
is
this is
hey, you biting my style.
Wait. Lana looks a lot like...
Oh, no, not Luke.
Luke.
Ray.
Ray, yeah.
Just Ray. I'm thinking Ray. Sorry, Happy, but I was thinking Ray.
I'm only talking about the trilogies that
Shots
matter.
fired. Sincerely,
Wow.
Sincerely a Star Trek fan.
Right there, what you just saw right there with what Lana did is a perfect example of how Coyote Time works in this game. We were off the platform and we still managed to jump. That's just how goofy this game can be with Coyote Time sometimes.
Proud of you.
I'm just here for log puns and hot takes, I guess.
This has been a roller coaster of a run. Technically, we're still ahead, but this is a run plagued with humongous gold splits and humongous
And
red
not.
splits to follow. So what we're gonna do here is actually aggro this guy. He's gonna like pause for a second, and this actually changes the cycle so we can do this in one cycle. If we didn't do that, we would actually have to wait a cycle to do that. So that's a cool little time save. Now this puzzle we can actually do the not intended way by setting up these platforms in just a really, really specific and precise manner. I'm going to take control of this platform right here. I'm going to drag this box over this way a little bit. Now, if you set this up in just the right spot, I think it's right about there. You should be able to jump up to that next platform. Just like that. That is not how you're supposed to do this, but they left it in so that you can.
And it's fast. Yeah, that is fast.
I have to wait for this drone. This drone is... I think there's a way to do this with checkpoint loading, but I have not worked out the exact strat for it yet, so easier to just wait for a cycle. But I believe there's a way to checkpoint load this where you can do this in one cycle. This guy's a nightmare. What's up?
How much routing did it take just knowing which areas checkpoint loading is effective and which ones aren't?
I did an entire run where I checkpoint loaded every single checkpoint, which is how I found out that there's some places where there's like 3 checkpoints in one straightaway with no enemies for some strange reason. But yeah, I did that like the other day, which is how I found a bunch of these strats. That's how I knew, like, okay, there's going to be ways to shrink down the time and optimize some sections.
Yeah, because honestly, I was wondering about that too, if there's been like a whole, but that makes more sense that you know which ones are like the check runs that you could load.
Yep.
Because it's actually interesting that you have to do it in some spots, but in other spots you can't. I find that fascinating.
Yeah. That's because the way the checkpoint the checkpoint triggers are set up is the checkpoint triggers are on the exact spot where you load in. So if you checkpoint load when a checkpoint triggers, it'll just put you in the exact same spot, or it'll put you farther back if you like happen to move ahead a little bit before you pause. So you just don't gain any benefit from that. But then there's 2 spots where you can load checkpoint and it'll actually move you up because for whatever reason the checkpoint trigger is farther back from the load-in position. Don't know why those specific spots are like that, but they are. And that's how I figured out, okay, I can load checkpoint here and move up a little bit and save 3 seconds. Because then I don't have to like wait for an animation or wait for the time it takes to run to that spot.
I also love an hour 50 in the game decided to remind you, oh, by the way, this is how you crouch. Thanks, game.
So I have a feeling the reason, so that crouch prompt is kind of weird. And I have a feeling the reason why it's there is because people were playtesting it and couldn't figure out that because the camera's pulled pretty far back, so you can't necessarily tell that it's a platform that you have to crouch on. And so people were probably confused, and so they added that in there for people that were in playtests. Also, that was a goal split.
Ooh.
So yeah, Oasis is not a long chapter. This is actually the last chapter, end of the road, unless you count the epilogue, which we stopped the timer before then. So, all right, so you got kind of a precise couple of jumps here. It is possible to screw those up. Now, we have been playing for a little while without Mui. Do we want to see Mui again?
Yeah.
Are we a fan of that idea?
Yeah. But I'm worried how we're seeing Mui.
All right, so you're going to run forward, hit the checkpoint here. Now, he'd absolutely kill us, but we hit a checkpoint underneath this platform, so we can save a cycle, which is nice. Run forward.
That is nice.
Grab this box, pull it back.
Are we going to save Mui?
Of course.
Yay. I'm so excited.
All right, so we're going to wait for him to turn around.
I don't know why, but sometimes these games with these sneaky things kind of get my heart going.
So this is a buzzsaw. This is turning all of these creatures into mincemeat. I mean, these are just like warthogs and the spider creatures. I mean, there's nothing important on this conveyor belt, right? Like, you don't have to worry about anything like that happening. I mean, it is kind of disgusting that, oh, there's Mui. Oh, God. Mui's on the belt.
How dare!
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, Mui. No. No, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Oh. Oh.
What?
Interesting.
Moi can't get...
Saved by a little Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, I have no idea why they have it worked out where the machine just, oh, this is not something we're gonna kill, so we're just gonna pull it out of the conveyor belt line. Everything else is gonna still get grinded up though.
In the meantime, I love everything is still... Oh, gosh. Oh, that's... Okay.
Maybe
But I'm glad Moi's okay.
Maybe it saw an empty box. Maybe it was too tiny
for this guy to move. There we go. So there's going to be another aggro strat here. Lana, please jump on the platform. All right, so we're going to do another aggro strat here. So this drone would normally go all the way to the right. However, what we can do, aggro it, and then it'll just go back to the left. If it'll actually move, please go back to the left. There we go. And that way we can save ourselves half a cycle.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that was a tight jump.
Oh, I was a little nervous.
Unfortunately, there is no way to actually do that next jump without getting hit first. I have tried. Lana's just slow enough to climb that next platform up there that we would get hit before we actually got through it safely. So we have to get under that platform. Maybe one day I'll figure out a way to set that up where we can get in there in one cycle, but unfortunately, unable to do so as of yet. So there's Moi.
Moi!
And there goes Moi.
No.
Rude.
My heart's being torn. Please tell me Moi's okay.
Well, Moi's just like in this contraption. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, so.
Okay.
But we have to get her out of there. Now,
Yes.
putting a box inside of that first conveyor belt seems to move the other box out. So if we were to maybe take that other box and put it back in the conveyor belt, maybe that's what we can do.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Just maybe? I like how you can see in the background the other conveyor of things, the boxes.
Yeah, no, if I'm fast
see
enough,
the
I can maybe grab the
distribution.
drone. No, not fast enough. I fantasize about the day that I can work this out, or I could be fast enough to grab this drone without having to wait for this next cycle. But whoa, the game just like seriously lagged out for a second. So we're gonna put the drone right here. He's not gonna actually go on the conveyor belt, but we need him out of the way for a minute while we move, because if we don't put him far enough out of the way, he'll find us. And we need to get onto his right side, because we're gonna pull this panel out. We're gonna grab him. Nope. Back this way. We need to knock this box off. We're gonna make sure this drone is on the right side of this box. And we're gonna drag this box back up. By the way, this particular section of the game, this last section, this level's kind of, I mean, there's a bunch of places where you can make the parallels, but this particular place is where I start making the connection to Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, because of just how much this area reminds me of Rupture Farms. I sort of get a Rupture Farms vibe from this. I have a feeling the developers played a lot of Abe's Odyssey, and that's the reason why so much of this has a very similar vibe and feel to it.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop that box in there.
Come on, Moi. We're gonna save you, Moi. Yay.
Now, there's an optimization
So
we're going to go
excited.
for here. It's sometimes a little finicky, and it doesn't always play nice, but we're going to go for it as best we can. We're going to take the drone, knock him off, and then if the drone lands down here, we can actually do this right away. Otherwise, we have to take control of the drone again and move it off that top platform. But if you're not fast enough, it'll land on that top platform, and it eats up like 15 seconds. It's a very annoying time loss. So getting the drone down here is like a nice time save. So we're going to immediately put Moi back on the drone, and we're going to send her around to ride around on this thing. To push a bunch of buttons.
Aw. Yay! Pushy buttons. I'm all for it.
But we're now reunited with Moi. Yay!
Yay! I love Moi. I'm so excited that Moy didn't get chopped. That's so weird.
Thanks to Deus Ex Machina.
Didn't get sawed. Yeah. Thank you, Deus Ex Machina.
Come on. There we go. Push all those buttons and that lowers all the electric fields and makes it possible for us to move through. We gotta bring her with us. There's actually another section coming up in a minute that's gonna remind you of Rupture Farms even more, because there's actually like a weird gauntlet thing. No, don't do that. I'm trying to get you to jump down here. Oh, drop my input again.
Oh.
Thanks, Unity.
No.
Well, now I can do the optimization version of this, where we jump from here. No, supposed to jump onto that second ledge, but I keep getting the first ledge for some reason. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, we didn't tell Mui to stop, but Mui will just kind of naturally follow us here, so it works out.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Well, it's not even this part. It's coming up. Actually, there's one more cutscene we're going to skip, and then a short little... sorry, we have this section, then there's a short cutscene we're going to skip, and then there's like a running gauntlet that's very similar to what you do at the very end of Abe's Odyssey in Rupture Farms.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Wait, is this how you make... Oh. Okay, so that's how babies... Okay.
That's how babies get diapers put on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Diapers.
So the narrative story behind this is the robot aliens have set up shop on Earth, and they've imprisoned humans and are, let's say, doing some unsavory things, and that's why there are babies here. Yeah.
Okay.
Some unsavory things in the story, but it's because the drones are evil. But there will be a happy ending, I promise. There will be a happy ending to the story. And also, I mean, we reunited with Mui, but we still haven't accomplished the goal that we've set out from the beginning of the game, which is to find Elo. We've been looking for our sister this entire time.
Oh, for our sister. Yeah, that's right. And Moi's just like our companion to help us.
Yeah, like we ran into Mui on the way to find our sister, so we're still looking for her. These jumps are very tight for some reason. So we're gonna call out.
Oh, is that?
Listen carefully. Do you hear that?
Hola, Mui.
Yep.
So Lana's close by. Or, sorry, Elo's close by.
I get mad Institute vibes from Fallout 4 from this area.
Yeah.
Every single time I see it.
Agreed. And there's Elo in this very heartwarming cutscene we're going to skip.
Hey!
Because they actually put a checkpoint load here, and this cutscene is like 40 seconds, so this is a pretty decent time save. Now, this is the overlap with Rupture Farms, is this little gauntlet here. You have to be running constantly in this spot.
Oh, okay.
This is where they make you kind of implement all the things that you've learned. Oop. I did that suboptimally. Luckily, if you know where to go, this is actually like incredibly easy to do.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I see what you're. Yeah, I see the limbo and the insight as well.
Yeah.
Like just, I do see a lot of that.
And that is the gauntlet. And now we move into the final sequence. This is the last puzzle of the game and what we call the final boss fight. So time's coming up in like a minute and a half-ish, give or take. We'll sound off when it happens.
Okay. Are we gonna log it?
Possibly.
I had to do that.
Logna needs to be reunited with Elog.
Oh no.
Oh, see, the problem would have been solved by chat. Cat needs to pull out the power cable.
So I kind of am curious what was this cutscene with. Okay, I have to play this casually. What am I going to do right now? I have to wait until tomorrow to play it, I think. Oh, I don't know if I could wait now. This game is so good.
Tomorrow is so far away.
I know, tomorrow's so far.
Okay, so we're going to put Mui in place here. Now, we are literally fighting the sun.
That's the sun?
I mean, it's a sun.
Oh, a sun. Okay.
Dr. Octopus approved.
So we have to rescind and extend the platforms in order to, not die. So time.
You don't want the ray of sunshine?
No, we don't. So I'm gonna push this button, and then we just have to grab this middle thing, and time's coming up as soon as I grab this. And time.
Well then.
GG.
I see that time.
Yeah,
I see
so
the split.
with in live split, this is a PB by a minute and 1 minute, 1 second.
GG.
GG's. Wait, is that okay? Hold on. Let me look at the things and stuff.
So another thing to note, not only is this a PB, I mean, this is still a pretty bad run just because of like the places where we lost multiple minutes, but this is actually, this last split saved about 24 seconds and knocked my sum of best down under 2 hours. So,
Ooh.
yeah, this is kind of a significant run for that reason alone.
Okay, so I'm looking at, okay, so you got a PB on your live split. It's 204.
204.56, yep.
Okay.
That's with some loads removed, but not all loads. Our load remover works somewhat, but not fully. I had my resident load remover guy who makes all my ASLs, Meta. Big shout out to Meta, by the way. He worked on the load remover for this a little bit. We were able to test it slightly, so we got it working partially, but we weren't able to get everything working on it. But yeah, right now Mui is fighting the sun, and Mui is winning.
Well, cat.
So this is all
Of
QTs,
course.
by the way, normally, but yeah. So
Okay, so is this technically a world record though? That's what I was gonna ask.
only in
'Cause-
terms of verification, I believe there is a faster run than this unverified currently.
Oh,
So
okay.
in a technical sense, yes, but I do not believe it is the fastest run that has been done. Now, story points to note here. That fight took a lot out of Mui, and she absorbs all the power of this star, this sun, and yeah.
Oh.
Now, by absorbing all that power from the sun, she actually got the robots to shut down. So all the robots just sort of, yeah, they're done.
What? Oh.
How could you do this to Mui?
I didn't make her do that. She chose to. This is like at the end of Lonesome. Wait, what is it? Not Lonesome Road. What's the New Vegas DLC? With EDE. Lonesome Road, right? With Ulysses.
Going to Mass Effect, I'm just gonna say this is the destroy ending. How dare you do this to Mui?
I didn't do this to Mui.
How dare?
Mui did this all on her own. Okay,
How
Mui
dare-
saved the
planet.
the people that live on this planet.
Yeah.
This is the Pyrrhic victory. No, I do not
So
accept.
through the love of a cat, we've been saved.
And
This
Mui,
is actually making me really cry though.
unlike most other cats, Mui never judged us once.
Moi just loved us.
Mui just loved us.
I'm judging you for killing Mui.
I didn't kill Mui. The sun killed Mui.
Top 10 anime betrayals. Dangerous kills Mui.
Mui could have just knocked the sun off of the table and everything would have been fine.
Did you see how much she was struggling, even absorbing the sun's power in the first place?
Just knock.
It's not on the table. It's floating in midair. Somehow it's also still floating. Don't question that part at all. Yeah, don't question that part. Yeah. But yeah, we are very sad, and
Betrayed.
yeah, this cutscene's
I'm
kind of
actually really sad right now. I know Moi did a great thing, but Moi, that makes my heart log.
It makes your heart log.
You just had to try to fit one last one in there, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
So the cutscene's still playing, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. Like, it's not like frozen or anything. It's a very emotionally
sad.
impactful moment. But sometimes some people have been like, "Wait, did the game freeze?" And no, the game did not freeze. We're pushing back in with the camera.
This was supposed to be legally cute, not legally cry.
Well,
How dare!
well, hold on. Like, just give it a second, because look, something's happening.
Wait, is Lana? Oh,
Lana, with the power
Is it
of her
love?
weird bracelet that she got after the past.
oh, is Moi coming back? Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Now I'm gonna cry. Oh,
Just give it.
So we're bringing Moi back from the past.
Well, look at the sun.
Oh, we're bringing the sun in. Moi. Oh.
Okay, we've turned this into a light switch rave.
Now look at all the robots.
Oh wait, but they're back.
Now you notice how
They're
the robots
back.
were one color before, but now they're a different color.
Bork the robots,
they
where's
are.
Louie?
So now the robots are not evil; they are good robots. And yeah, you'll see in the epilogue exactly why this is significant. But like, look, they're all waking up.
We're gonna chrono trigger this ending.
So we were able to not only stop the robot invasion, and we got all the robots to stop being evil. We actually converted them all to be good robots. See? So it was a significant victory. Even if there was a little bit of cost in the process.
The cost was too high.
I know. But Mui's actually okay.
Yay!
Yay! Mikey!
Mui just gets up and walks away from it. Like nothing ever happened.
Louie's like, y'all crying over nothing over here.
So the sequel's going to have Mui be the lead character.
Oh, the sequel is 100% Planet of Mooey. Robot redemption.
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
So-
yeah, I actually like that as a sequel.
Yeah, we basically just knocked Mui out pretty hard. And yeah. So now we play through a little epilogue sequence. We're back in Talo Village. And the in-game timer is technically still running, but we don't use the in-game timer. So I'm going to do a little bit of platforming here. You do that fast, so you got that. I got that twice in a row. Nice. You do that same jump at the beginning of the game and the end of the game. Look, it's Mui. And if you coyote time that properly, you can get the no stumble animation, which is a nice little time save. You also see a character that we haven't seen since the beginning of the game. One of everybody's favorites, the chef.
Ah,
Yes, chef.
Okay.
Except now he's not gonna like.
Yes, chef.
Now he's not gonna aggro on us. He just goes back to chopping his
just
vegetables.
Yeah. Well, I would like to see some chefs in chat. But I really, really appreciate you speedrunning this game. Thank you for being on the show.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. This is a fun run. It's just really outside of my wheelhouse, and I was like, I really want to do a run that is like something totally just not that I've never done before. Something that nobody would like. Something that people would come into my chat and be like, so what made you want to run this game? This isn't what you normally run at all. You normally run things like Doom and Rage and Fashion Police Squad and Alpha Prime, and I was just like, I just want to run something totally different. And it just so happened that this game happened to come out right around the time that I was making that decision. It was like, I think I might have found the winner.
Well, now I definitely have to play Doom or some game that is really out of my wheelhouse.
Doom.
Definitely with
I will teach you.
Doom. Yeah, I think Doom. Teach me Doom. I actually like Bioshock as well. That's a game series.
Definitely out of the wheelhouse for sure.
Yeah, I would love that. No, I definitely wanted to say that thank you for showing this because, yeah, this has been a treat for me.
Yeah.
Was there anything you wanted to say, like for shout outs or if anyone had any questions on where to find like the community or how to learn how to speedrun, where to find you,
Yes.
anything like that.
So the run's still pretty new. It's still pretty fresh. By the way, this is where the in-game timer stops. Another fun thing. This last cutscene and the credits, unskippable. So we have to actually sit through those before we can see our in-game time for some godforsaken reason. But yeah, anyways, so the game's still pretty new. We do have a Discord. If you want to join it, you can find the link to it on the speedrun.com page for Planet of Lana, speedrun.com/planet_of_Lana. And you can join the server there. It's a little unorganized. It's a little hard to find things, but there's a Google Drive page with all the videos of all this, not all the skips, because some of the recent ones haven't been put in there yet, but a bunch of the current route is in there. You can go in there and see videos of like certain setups and stuff. So there's stuff in there. If you have questions, you can go in and ask questions, and either myself or one of the moderators will kind of steer you in the right direction if you want to learn it. But yeah, if you want to follow me, I run a whole bunch of things that are not this game. I run a bunch of stuff, and I'm actually going to be learning a few different runs coming up soon. In fact, I'll be learning one of these runs with Oscar 424. We'll be learning Resident Evil 6 soon, which is very similar to this game, actually.
Very. I could tell.
And I'll be also learning a mystery game that I have not revealed to my chat yet. That I'll be prepping for AGDQ submissions for AGDQ 2024. But I haven't revealed that game yet. It's a mystery still.
Give us
It's
an
what I think it
exclusive.
is, isn't it?
It's what?
It's what I think it is, isn't it?
It's the one we talked about at SGDQ. Yeah, you know what it is,
Yeah.
but other
I know
people
what it is.
don't. You know it, and Amerlin know it, and I think you're the only two that know it. But yeah, I've got a couple other games that are coming out soon. I got pegged as one of the moderators for Starfield. So, because Starfield's going to be a huge release when that comes out, so I got tapped to be one of the moderators for that. And there's another run called Grand Emprise, which is a game that's coming out at the end of July that I'll be learning the run for as well. So we got a lot of speedrun content coming up over on my channel. You can find that at twitch.tv/dangerous if you want to watch that. Do we want to wait around for the in-game timer, or are we just going to go ahead and wrap it up here? I think the credits are almost over. I think once we get to the publisher CEO, we're almost done.
Yeah, we'll just see the end game timer because now I'm curious. But in the meantime, I would like to say thank you to commentary as well. If y'all want to say anything and have any shout outs, I especially want more information about our new hotfix showrunner. So I want to hear H2O, and then we'll go to Suka. So whenever you're ready.
Hello, I'm H2O. I Happy Dude. You can find me anywhere on social media, YouTube, Twitch, or any gaming console platform at H2O Happy Dude. That's about it.
And Oscar.
And then Asuka.
Oscar424. You can find me twitch.tv/Oscar424. I run terrible games.
Do you ever?
I can confirm this. I was on the couch for one of them.
I can too. I watched it live.
You usually find me in the silly and awful blocks, put it that way.
Yep.
But that all being said, I am one of the new hotfix showrunners. I do I'm going to be doing a show called Express Lane. Our first show is July 17th at 10 p.m. Eastern. And Express Lane is speedruns done in an hour or less. Doesn't matter what game, doesn't matter what genre or what category. If it's under an hour, I want to see it. And big shout out to all the other current and new showrunners. If you look on the GDQ Twitter page, there are links to submit your runs to any show you so desire. And if you're not sure what show your run fits in, that's fine. We will take a look at the run and we will slot you in where you would fit best. So do check it out, and it's gonna be really fun being in Rue's shoes soon. Intimidating because Rue is awesome and deserves all the love in the world. So Yeah.
Also, big shout
It'll
outs
be
to
fun.
Nicole Goodnight, Helix, Limey, and Mr. Shasta
And
for
Shasta, yeah.
also getting other new Hotfix shows. The all got 4 new shows coming on Hotfix, and they'll all be the hosts for all of them. So be sure to check all of those out because there's some cool ones in there. As Seen on TV is going to be hosted by Nicole Goodnight. That's going to be speedruns of games based on TV shows.
On TV shows, yep.
It's going to be a train wreck. It's going to be great. Oh, it's going to be
That
great.
was gonna be.
So
I like all the new. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Limey and Helix are doing Parallel Universe, and that's essentially community-generated content.
Mods,
and then,
Kaizos, things like that.
Mods, Kaizos, randomizers, all that good stuff. And then Mr. Shasta is doing Do All the Things, which is 100% categories. Could be, instead of any percent, could be 100%, or things like in Celeste, all berries, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different and new opportunities for you to showcase your runs, and we love showcasing your runs. So please check it out. And again, Games on Quick Twitter has that submission form for you to submit your runs to.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all being on my show. Y'all rock and you're all amazing.
No, you,
No.
No, you. No, you, You're amazing.
I'm playing my Uno reverse card on that one.
I got to have chat. Let me tell you something. I got to have sushi with Rue at SGDQ, and they are just the loveliest person ever. So, yeah, big shout outs to Rue for being such a lovely person. You're nice, and we love you.
Everyone in
thank
chat,
you.
spam hearts for Rue. Because
Yes, spam hearts for Rue.
Oh, this is. Thank you. I don't know how to compute, but thank you.
For Rue, not
Thank
fast.
you all. Yeah, I think I'm broken now. I'm the broken Rue. But yeah, okay. Well, anywho, yes, check out all the new shows for everybody. Shasta, everyone, Limmy, Helix, Nicole Goodnight, and Asaka.
Mr. Shasta.
Sorry, my brain's just Shasta. And then yeah.
said them
So
all,
check
yeah.
out all the new shows, and then Express Lane, and now I'm like feeling so much love in my heart, and I'm like overjoyed now. Okay, so yes, thank you all. Good night. Definitely check out the new shows. Go on the website. I posted it in chat. I also posted the link to the Twitter so you can all see all the information. Anytime, go on the website, and it's on the hotfix. If you want to submit any of the shows, you could submit for Express Lane. Okay, so speaking of, we will be done for Legally Cute, but thank you all. You all stay beautiful. You all rock. Love you all. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a 4th of July with your family or your loved ones. So have fun, and you all take care.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye.